Hey guys, this is Franco from Corvette Garage. I haven't put up a video in a little while. I'm replacing my hazard switch that controls the turn signals on my C5 Corvette. So I'm going to show you how to quickly do this. Well, I already did it, but I'm going to show you what I did to do it because this thing was kind of a complete nightmare to get this stupid little switch out. So anyways, this is the switch this is the old switch right here. I'll let it focus there. As you can see, there's two little tabs. There's this one, which is the bottom, and this one that's on the top. That top one's almost impossible to get to. So what I did is I unclipped this one which goes in, it goes in here like this. First of all, you have to pull this off. That's easy to pull off. You just get a little screwdriver and work around this, and it'll eventually pop off with a little tiny screwdriver. It sits above this, covers this, so this isn't there like that. So anyways, you got to get under here. See where? Let me get a screwdriver so I can point at that thing. So this clip right here, you got to get in there and poke that kind of hard and push it towards the back, and the switch will be crooked. It'll kind of be facing up towards the car, top of the car. The back of it will. You'll see a little crooked, and then what you do is that would be off, of course, the little cover right there. But what you do is, let me get the other switch. So I'm recording this on my phone, by the way, so forgive the video quality. So this sits like this. What you do is, as you can see the marks right here in the blue, kind of hard to focus there. While that bottom part has been unclipped, where the switch is crooked, you hit this from the kind of in the middle or the top, and you got to hit it pretty hard with a bigger screwdriver, like right here on the side, and it'll pop right in because it's almost impossible to get to this top clip. So that's how you pop this out, and then it'll go towards the front, which is towards the engine. And then you could run it through one of these holes right here. You could stick your hand in here, which is, let me give you a better sense of where that is. So here's the key, the ignition, and you got this right here. You get in there, you stick your hand in there if you got small enough. I have kind of big hands, so I didn't have an issue getting in there. And you get up there and you can pull it out, and then you just pull it through one of these holes right here, preferably the bigger one. And then you can take the clip off from the back, the plug, and and then reverse procedure to put it back in. Now when you put it back in, it's going to clip this way, of course. I couldn't do it with my hands. There's not enough leverage in there because it's going to feel like it's going to keep popping back if you press the button. So what I did is I got some pliers, needle nose pliers, and I grabbed the switch from here and I pulled it towards me and it locked right in. So now it's, do that. So now it works good. And of course, when you plug the switch in, test it out before you snap it back in here, because it's a nightmare to pull back off. The new one will probably might be even harder. Who knows? But anyways, so the old one's made in England. The old switch. This is the old switch. So that E, I used to work at Chevy, so I know some of the codes and stuff or whatever. So I know the E is for England. The E right there. Can't really focus. And the new one's made in Poland. So, and here's the box for the new one. And it says Poland on the switch. Well, it doesn't say Poland on here. Oh, yeah, it does. It says Poland right there. So the new one's made in Poland. So anyways, people are asking why you're replacing the hazard switch. Well, first of all, even though the old one didn't really work. What happened was one day I was driving down the road, went to turn my signal on to change lanes, and my signal didn't even turn on. So I'm like, what the heck? Maybe my bulb went out, but usually the flash is quick when the bulb goes out. So I turned the other side on and changed lanes back somewhere else, and it didn't work either. So I'm like, what the heck? So I was driving. I'm like, oh man, I got no signals. So I pressed the hazard switch for the hell of it, just see if those worked, and they did. And then I went to use my signals again, and they worked. So what I started doing is I started hitting this a bunch of times on the old one, because I think it has something to do with the contacts. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it does, because it was this car is a 2000 FRC Corvette. It only has 28,000 miles on it now. I bought it with 23, so this thing, of course, as I go driving it now, little stuff starts breaking because I'm driving it more. So anyways, I think it has to do with the contacts just not being, worked enough or whatever. But anyways, I went online and checked on YouTube and went on the forums, and C5 forum, or Corvette forum, C5 section, and everyone changes this hazard switch. I ended up buying it on Amazon for $19 with Prime. The dealer wants like 50 or 60 bucks for that thing. So it's, you know, I bought AC Delco OEM stuff. So, you know, don't buy those cheap Dorman Chinese ones. A friend of mine actually bought one for his, and it went out after a year. So just buy the Delco one. It's only 20 bucks on Amazon. So symptoms: signals not working, or periodically they stay on and they turn off. You know, in your dash here. This thing starts acting funky too when you press it. Those are symptoms. And pretty much to get to this, you got to take out, you got to take the console out. There are guys that are taking this out right here, this panel right here, right above your knee, and they're getting in from down here without taking the radio and all this crap out. But I didn't feel confident because I thought maybe my hands wouldn't fit or something, so I just took everything apart because this stuff is easy to take apart anyways. So, you know, it did take me about an hour, and it didn't take me an hour because of all this. It took me, of course, all complete, it took an hour, but most of the time was taking the old one out. You know, get a little bit of busted knuckles, whatever, no big deal, because this stuff, be careful in here, this stuff is very, very sharp, all this metal in here. So anyways, that's how you do that, and, you know, reverse procedure to put everything back. Be careful when you take this off, because I ended up breaking one of my clips. That sucks. So I don't know, I'll figure something out for that, for the shifter boot. But anyways, stay tuned for the next video. Hopefully the next video will be a cam install on my buddy's C5. He has a 2003 C5 with a Pro Charger on it. We're going to put a cam in his car, and it's going to be the same cam I'm going to put in my car. So it'll either be a cam install in his car or my car, both. We'll see. So stay tuned for that. All right, see you on the next one.